Right, good morning and welcome to the second video here, or second vlog here on Crane Crazy. Just turned me radio down. Yeah, I've literally just pulled up outside the shop where I get my coffee in the morning. It's taken me about 50 minutes to drive here. I'm currently working in Tadley, which is near Reading. So yeah, I'm all set to go. I'm actually using the GoPro with the media mod because, like I said, if you do follow my other channel, Coaster Crazy, I went to Barry Island at the weekend and sort of broke my GoPro that I used to record on. It's quite dark in my car because it's a Ford Fiesta ST line, and it's got like the black roofing and tinted windows that you can just see, sort of make it out. It's so dark, the lighting in here is terrible. So anyway, I'm gonna make this really quick. These vlogs have got to be quick, short and to the point, because that's what people want. So if you are enjoying this channel so far, please go and subscribe. There'll be more, like tons of videos just like this, random videos of me getting to work and showing you the crane. And there's a lot of prospect for this channel, and I've told quite a few people already, and so far I've got about, well, as I'm recording this, maybe 20, 30, 40, 50 subscribers. I've no idea. So thank you so much for subscribing so far. This will be basically like what I do on my other channel, being myself. Yeah, I do put a little bit of a persona on. You've got to. You're presenting a vlog. You've got to know what you're saying. And the amount of stuff that goes through my head, the ideas that I have for stuff is unbelievable. So I've actually got my drone with me as well. So if the weather's nice, I'll get the drone up. I'll use the DJI Mini 2. And I've had it a few years now. I haven't used it as much as I thought I would have done. I've also got my box with my bits. I've got like magnetic things. I've got my GoPro Session with me, so I can. It just depends on weather and stuff with these vlogs as well, to be honest. If it's crap weather and it's, you know, chucking it down, I'm not gonna start doing some filming, but I can still film in the cab. I've got like all sorts of stuff, mounts and things on the way. I've got head straps. I've already got a chest harness, but it's really hard to actually climb the crane in the morning with a chest harness on, and because I have to have a bag on my chest when I climb up with my drinks and supplies and stuff in there. So I've got myself a head strap and some clips. I might attach one to my hard hat when I'm climbing up. I've bought already some new t-shirts, so I'm not branding the company I work for, because I'm not sure if I'm okay to do that at the moment. If I am, then it's not a problem. I'll obviously be advertising the company I work for, the sites I work on, any contractors, anything that wants to be on it. And obviously most of it's going to be done in spare time, like i.e. on the way to work or in the car or up the crane. When I'm working, I can just set the camera up and press record, so that's not a problem. I can obviously still talk to you while I'm lifting and just things like that, and most of it will be on my break, you know, when I'm sat doing nothing, when I can do what I want up the crane, my own office. I love it. I've been doing it. It'll be 20 years sort of experience that I've actually got, but I'll go into details about things in life and how I got to this position. This is what the channel will be about. It's not all about the cranes and things, but this has only been 4 minutes of it so far. So I'm going to pop into the shop just here, which is Select and Save. I hope the audio is okay. I am going to buy some new Rode mics as well. So yeah, Select and Save here in Tadley. So it's a koala store. So I'm going to get me coffee, and I'm going to walk down, well, I'm going to park the car up down the road, just down here a bit. And I got to walk to site, so I'll give you a little bit of footage of me walking to site. I'll probably show you turning on the generator, and the climb itself I won't be able to film just yet because I haven't got the proper gear to do it, so I'll do that at a later date. And I've got something exciting coming up as well, if you are into really tall stuff. So anyway, I'll get me coffee and I'll see you in a bit when I park up, and I'll take you on to site. But yeah, don't forget to do this if you haven't already. I'll grab me coffee and I'll see you in a bit. Happy days, Crane Crazy, let's go. Right, so I've got my coffee on the go. Get myself a nice latte. Yeah, they started doing these drinks actually. £2 for a coffee, 170 for a black coffee. 170 for a tea and 170 for an espresso. I'll just get the latte just there, very, very nice. Just grab myself a sandwich. I do try and make sandwiches at home, but most of the time I can't be bothered. Yeah, these are quite nice, the tuna sweet corn sandwiches. £1.80 bargain. So yeah, and I like cold coffee. I do like me Starbucks ones, but they're a bit more expensive. That's £1.50. That's £2.10. No brainers. So yeah, obviously I don't really want to film too much in the shop, so I'll see you in a minute. Right, coffee's done. Yeah, sorry, there was someone in the shop. I don't obviously want to film people that don't want to be filmed. So yeah, a little bit of sugar in it. I don't normally have sugar in stuff, but this is quite nice. And I'm obviously got to go back on a diet at some point. And you'll see why in the next few videos coming up on the channel. So yeah, grab me coffee and go pay for it over there. Right, so off I go to work, or to site. So yeah, I've got my coffee. It's very nice, actually, very, very nice indeed. And as I'm walking over, I can already see there's a wagon on site. It's already got some blocks and bricks or something. You just see the crane coming through the trees there. So yeah, we're filming new stuff. Yeah, I'll see how it goes. Obviously, weather permitting, if it's a bit dull of a day, I won't bother filming anything. I'll just see how it goes. So yeah, when I get in, I've got to go up in the office and sign me stuff. I've got to sign like a register type thing. Well, we do anyway to get onto site. To actually work on sites, you need like a CPCS card, which is a registered health and safety certificate. So if you got one of those, you could come on site. I could pretty much walk onto Alton Towers site for Nemesis if I wanted to, because I've got the right qualifications to do that. So I could basically find out who the lifting team is. I think it's Steve Foster, the cranes. I can ask if I could go and work there for a day. I could do. I've got the qualifications to do that. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, McCarthy and Stone. Life well lived. Hashtag no parking. Alright, so this is my route to work. Always take the pathways. Never cut across a site. Never do that. So yeah, I've got Harvey's boots and trousers on. I don't need the trousers. I can actually wear shorts on this site because there's nothing in my way. And I have this. Secure hoarding around this. No one's getting over there. Even if you had a ladder, there's no point because you can't get up the crane. It's all locked off. Every night, every morning, I'll come in and check the bottom. So this video will be literally probably just this bit, and then finishing up at the top. So I put my coffee down and put my code in my lock, which I'm not going to obviously show you because that would be a bad thing to do. But yeah, before I go up on any new job as well, I always check the boards, so it tells you the everything. Again, I could do this on a completely separate video, but yeah, jib length, hook height, throw from the floor to the cab, it's only 24 meters. This is a really small crane. It's not very tall. So yeah, I'll just show you turning my journey on, and then I'll get ready, and then I'll climb up. I won't film the climb because, like I said, I haven't got the proper equipment to do that yet. So yeah, generator, open the first door. It's a bit of a faff all this, but yeah, there's a battery isolator in there. If you don't turn this off at night, then the battery drains and you can't start the generator. So yeah, keys and everything I have for the crane and that, they're all kept in the office. Obviously I went in there and signed my paperwork. I'm not going to show you getting me keys and things like that because that would be silly. So yeah, press this and press green button, try and stop the door from slamming open. Right, so that's just running now. It's on a safety delay, wait for the timer to come down. I hope the audio's okay because I haven't checked it yet. Wait for the green light. Unload, unload, unload. That's it, my generator's on now. My crane is heating up, especially in the cab. Got a little heater in there. Just grabbed my coffee which I left on the step. So a bit of a faff this is every morning, and yeah, I've been doing this 17 years just like this. Obviously every site's different as well. I'll just close my gate back up because they actually have safety officers come round site on a regular basis, so this has to be locked at all times, which I'll just do without you seeing. So I basically got to lock myself into this little area, the pre-show. There we go, all locked. So yeah, I put my bag on my chest, which I'll just do now while I'm filming. And then I've got to climb up there. My bag is full, I've got me everything in there that I showed you this morning. So yeah, that goes around me, round there, so I can't have a chest harness or anything, just makes me look like a pregnant old man. I've finished my coffee. I'll have my slow climb up there. I'll get a bit of footage as I'm halfway around, and then obviously when I'm at the top, and then this will probably be it for the video. Getting to work. Like, how do I get to work and stuff like that. I mean, obviously if I need the toilet and that, I need to go to the toilet. There's toilets here, there's a canteen on site. Yeah, it's pretty clean and tidy and that. So but yeah, train my body not to need to go for a shit while I'm up the crane. So yeah, always got to make sure I've got like Imodiums, that sort of stuff, just in case. And yeah, I don't eat too much up the crane either. So yeah, I'll finish my coffee and I'll see you when I'm sort of halfway up. It's not much of a view on this crane, to be honest, but you'll see what I mean in a bit. So yeah, I've climbed up 2 sections. It's only 5 on here. Just done the hatch there. It's locked up. I've just come down to this one here. Yeah, so you've got this fence that goes all the way around, so you can't get up there. Yeah, so you've got a wagon down here. These are floating blocks, which obviously then build the building. So yeah, it's McCarthy stone. Sure, the logo's up here somewhere. McCarthy stone, yeah. Done a few of their jobs now. Didcot, Bovingdon. It's basically all people retirement homes, like apartments. They have landscape garden all around. There's actually a co-op with some apartments going on top of that, just in that space. So yeah, the space on site for good for loading and offloading. Yeah, I've got a few more ladders to go and then I'm at the top. So yeah, this is actually one of the shorter cranes I've ever driven. Right, so I'm up. Yeah, go up as quick as I can. Safely, obviously. Yeah, we don't have a harness or anything, it's just a ladder to come up. Oh. Right, so the first things I need to do is do the sleeve brakes. Take these off. Because obviously at the night the crane needs to move around, called free slew in the wind, so it does need to do that. It's just a bit of a squeeze at the best of times, but I've got a big bag as well. Right, so the other one's off. They're not the easiest things to get down to. A couple more little ladders here. Oh, that's me down. Alright, I'll just stick you down for a second. Right, so there you go. That's me morning. That's pretty much it. Obviously I've not got to show you getting out of bed in the morning and going for a number 2 and all that, but yeah, a beautiful morning. Like I said, the views aren't great all the time. There's not much to see anywhere around here anyway. London's where you want to be. So yeah, come in the crane, just wait for the lighting to improve because it's pretty dark. Just turn the crane on. It's basically this button here. That's it. Crane's on. I take my jacket off, close the door, turn my heating up to 11, and I'll start the day. I'll stick my chains on and then I'll love you and leave you for another one. Hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Oh, it always takes my breath away no matter how small or tall the crane is, but I love it all the same. If you are interested in anything that I've spoke about, or interested in even doing this as a career, don't hesitate to comment down below. Leave a comment, I'll get back to you. I have a lot of spare time even though I'm at work. I never thought about this earlier. Yeah, I should be working now, but the lads, there's no water for the bricks anyway, for the mortar, so I sort of knew that. So you can judge everything, like especially the weather as well, because it plays a big part in my life. So I'm always on weather apps, checking the weather to see if it's safe to run the crane. And another thing I didn't show you, that's the wind speed. So yeah, currently 0. It's really nice. So yeah, I'll take my jacket off. Right, so I'm in my seat. I hope you can hear me okay. If the audio's okay or not, I don't know, because I've just got the directional mic on facing forward. I don't know why. I should change that in the settings. But yeah, I'm gonna get the Rode Go Mic 2. I'll be able to attach one to my lapel or hang one from the roof of the crane or something like that, and I get better audio. So yeah, I'm going down for my chains. I have a bit of a trend sometimes. I forget where we put the chain, so I've got my radio turned on. Just basically just need to ask the slinger, Sergey Klimov he's called, from Croatia. Yeah, he's alright. He's a character. Sometimes I can't understand a damn word he's saying. And he'll know that I've said that because I've told him about the channel. So yeah, crane crazy. It's just still wrapping my head around it. I'm so excited when I got home last night. It was basically it was so easy to like literally set it up. You just go into YouTube, add another account, and that was it. I just added the new logo that I made in 10 minutes. So yeah, anyone that's into logos and stuff that needs one, I could probably hook you up. I'll try to hook up my slinger at the minute. So I still can't see me chains, but I can see him stood there in the orange. I don't know, where's my chains at? I can't see them. I can't see my chains. They're there somewhere. You just see the blue container just down in the bottom of your frame there. No, it's told me to stop. I can't hit. The thing is with this, I can't actually hit the ground because the crane has a sensor built into it, and so it knows, like a limit switch, so it knows basically where the ground is. So I've got you on the little tripod actually. Never use this. That's the thing about YouTubing and GoProing and cameras and stuff like that. I've got so much kit. Not shit, kit. I've got so much kit that you don't know what to do with it, and you tend to find that it doesn't work with certain products. Like my last GoPro that I had was the 6, I think. Yeah, I had the 6. I didn't have the 7 or the 8. This is the 9 that you're watching on now. GoPro Hero 9 black. So yeah, I had the 6 and the audio was terrible with it, so I ended up buying a wind muff that was like made of foam that you wrapped around. But then the GoPro would overheat and get too hot, and then it's like memory card issues. I've just got the setup just about right now, and then ended up breaking the latch off the back of the GoPro on the weekend. So yeah, I've got the medium mod back on, which, well, you're lucky, to be honest, because I've never used it on Coaster Crazy that much, because the audio from the GoPro itself, the built-in audio, is pretty decent. You know, the audio is not bad on it at all. So I'm just trying to play with this, because like I said, I'm going to get some mounts. I mean, I've got a bit of rope there, string in the way. It's just getting the good angles, you know what I mean? And just make it interesting for you. Even though you're watching what I'm doing, I can still talk to you at the same time. Why have we not thought about this? So yeah, obviously got to watch what I'm doing, fly over the little crane there. He's finished with loading out the blocks, and we've got to pick up the blocks, which is all we do really. Blocks are there, the grey ones. You can just about see the red bricks there on the lower left screen. They're wrapped up, so the red bricks are down there. Got empty pallets, you can see that. I mean, they're pretty much the quality of the picture quality of the GoPro is pretty good anyway. So I'll load out a couple of bricks, blocks, and then that'll be it. That'll be my day of a crane driver. At the moment, I haven't figured out the title, but I'm pretty sure it'll be like day of a crane driver or something like that. I don't know whether to put the vlogs in dates, just put a date after each one, or do like an episode and then a series, or a series and then an episode. I don't really know. But I'll get there eventually. I'll get there, because I might end up changing both channel logos at some point and getting them more professionally done with like really nice fonts, and you know, I don't know. It's growing, isn't it? So yeah, I've picked up the blocks. I haven't told you what I'm doing really. I'm telling you about everything else you don't want to know about. So yeah, I've basically picked up the blocks there on the brick forks. They're rated for a good couple of tons. Pack of blocks I can see at the moment. Again, I can show you, because that's what this was all about. So the pack of blocks is 1.3335 tons, so just under 1.5 tons. Again, I work in tons, not kilograms. It's saying that I'm out 32 meters on the jib length. The jib is this thing here, the bit sticking out, the yellow thing. And then I'll be slewing round to my right. It's just pointed there, go around to the right, so I've got to make sure I've got the height above the silos, which are the two white things you can just see at the bottom. The two big nipples. Yeah, that's where we pick up the mortar for the bricklayers, but all the water's still frozen in the pipes, so they can't get the water out. Again, if you're from another country, this is fascinating as well, because it's the life of an English crane driver. Well, from up north anyway. See, the matey boy there is doing his garden. So you see loads of stuff that most people don't ever see. Like ever. Unless you're really low down in a hot air balloon or something. I don't know. So yeah, I've just got to wait for Sergey to come up now and land the load. So yeah, I'll probably finish this cooking.
We had a mixer yesterday that needs about 6 pallets at least.
6 pallets at least, yeah. The room where the mixer was, so yeah, a bit more to my right. Right, so you saw that last footage then of me just doing a couple of lifts. Yeah, that ended. You can see it's a different day. It's actually a different crane. I'm on a completely different job. I'm now in Brentford. Yeah, so these vlogs will be coming at a separate date after this one that you've watched now. So basically, yeah, I did. Well, I've just started did a bit of editing during my break before, and I found that the footage, once I clipped what you've just seen, past that, the whole thing was about 11 minutes, or just after 11 minutes long. It was a bit too long. I was waffling on a bit more, so yeah, so I've cut that off. Yeah, basically the water on site actually froze, and the site manager told us to close and go home, basically. So yeah, you saw that last bit. If you follow me on Coaster Crazy, you would know that I went to Chessington World Adventures, got a bit of the new coaster construction footage. And yeah, that was it. I went home. So yeah, I started this job, and I have already done a couple of videos from here already. These obviously will be coming after this one. I haven't done a crane climb yet, because I need to do, well, I'm waiting on some mounts for me hard hat. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that one. A day, you know, for a climb up the crane sort of video, first one on the channel, and there'll be plenty more. So yeah, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell for next time we upload another video, and remember to stay safe.